Most people think retirement means the finish line. You clock out for the last time. You start spending down your savings. You hope the money lasts until you don't. But I know a retired teacher who's wealthier now at 70 than she was at 65. Her net worth grew 300% after she stopped working. No lottery, no inheritance, just strategies most financial advisors won't mention because they profit when you stay dependent. The truth is, retirement can be your wealthiest decade if you flip the script completely. And when you hear Strategy 5 especially, you'll understand why retirees who follow conventional advice stay broke. In the next 13 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to get richer after you retire. Let's start. The retirement industry sells a lie. They say accumulate, then deplete. Save for 40 years, spend for 30. Die with 0. That model keeps you scared, dependent, and asking permission. But wealthy retirees play a different game. They don't spend down capital. They build cash flow machines that grow forever. The gap between these two approaches is the difference between struggling in your 70s and thriving. So let's break down Strategy 1. Strategy 1. Stop thinking like an employee. Most people leave their jobs but keep employee mindsets. They wait for permission. They fear risk. They believe income requires trading time. That mentality kills wealth building. Retirement is when you finally have time to think like an owner. No boss, no commute, no meetings. You can spend 40 hours weekly building systems that generate income without your presence. Rental properties, dividend portfolios, online businesses, consulting gigs where you set the terms. A retired accountant I know launched a bookkeeping service for small restaurants. He works 10 hours weekly charges, premium rates and nets $5,000 monthly. He's 72. He's not desperate. He's designing his life. Employee thinking says retire and rest. Owner thinking says retire and build. The second path makes you wealthier. Always. Strategy 2. Your biggest expense just disappeared. Most people waste the opportunity. What expense? Saving for retirement. For 40 years, you shoveled 15 to 20% of income into 401s and IRAs. That was your largest voluntary expense. Now it's gone. Here's what wealthy retirees do. They redirect that entire amount into income-producing assets. If you were saving $2,000 monthly before, you keep saving $2,000 monthly after. But now it buys dividend stocks, rental properties, or funds that pay immediately. You're not building for some distant future. You're generating cash flow today. This move alone can increase your net worth faster in retirement than during your working years, because the money compounds without waiting. Most retirees celebrate the end of saving by spending more. Wealthy retirees celebrate by investing more. The choice determines everything. Strategy 3. Leverage becomes safer, not riskier. This shocks people. Leverage becomes safer, not riskier in retirement if you use it correctly. Everyone warns against debt in retirement. Don't borrow. Pay everything off. Live small. That advice keeps you poor. Here's the truth. Mortgage rates for retirees with strong credit and assets are incredibly low. If you can borrow at 4% and invest in assets yielding 7%, you're profiting from the spread. Wealthy retirees buy rental properties with mortgages. They let tenants pay the loan while they collect cash flow and appreciation. The risk isn't the debt. The risk is having no income. If your only money is a fixed pension or social security, you're fragile. One medical bill wipes you out. But if you have multiple income streams from leveraged assets, you're anti-fragile. The debt is covered by tenants or dividends. You keep the upside. This isn't gambling, it's arbitrage. And retirees with time to manage properties do it better than busy workers ever could. But before we go further, there's one thing you must avoid at all costs in retirement. Most financial advisors push this hard, and it's destroying retirees quietly. I'll explain in Strategy 5. Keep watching. Strategy 4. Downsize your home. Unlock your wealth. Most retirees rattle around in 4-bedroom houses they bought to raise kids. The kids are gone. The equity is trapped. The taxes and maintenance bleed them dry. Sell the big house. Buy a smaller one for cash. Pocket the difference and invest it. Let's say you sell for $500,000 and buy for $250,000. That's $250,000 freed up after costs. Drop it into dividend-paying ETFs, yielding 4%. That's $10,000 annually in passive income. Forever. You also eliminate mortgage payments, property taxes, and maintenance on the larger home. Those savings might be another $1,000 monthly. Suddenly, you've added $2,000 monthly to your cash flow just by right-sizing. Your cost of living drops, your income rises, your net worth grows. Emotional attachment to houses keeps retirees poor. Wealthy retirees view homes as tools, not trophies. Strategy 5. Ignore the 4% withdrawal rule. This is the trap I mentioned earlier. Financial advisors love it because it keeps you dependent on their management fees forever. The rule says withdraw 4% of your portfolio annually, and it should last 30 years. Sounds safe until you realise it assumes you're just spending down capital slowly. You're bleeding your net worth hoping you die before the money does. Wealthy retirees don't withdraw. They collect. They build portfolios that generate 5 to 7% in dividends and interest. They live on the distributions and never touch the principal. The portfolio grows. The income grows. The wealth compounds forever and passes to heirs. The 4% rule is designed for people who never learn to build cash flow. It's a managed decline. Reject it. Build income instead. When your investments throw off more than you spend, you're not retired. You're financially free, and your net worth keeps climbing. Strategy 6. Start a business with zero pressure. This is the golden opportunity most retirees miss. You have time, you have experience, you have a safety net from Social Security or pensions. That means you can launch businesses without desperation. No need to quit a job. No need to bet the farm. You can test ideas slowly. A retired engineer I know started a YouTube channel teaching CAD software. Took him 2 years to monetize. He didn't care. No bills depended on it. Now it generates $4,000 monthly and growing. Retirement gives you the luxury of building without pressure. That's when the best businesses are born. You're not chasing quick money. You're building assets that scale. Whether it's consulting, freelancing, digital products, or local services, you have the ultimate advantage. Time and patience. Use them. Strategy 7. Relocate to low-cost, high-quality areas. Staying in expensive cities during retirement is financial suicide. You're paying premium prices for amenities you no longer need. Commute access, you're not commuting. Job market, you're not job hunting. Wealthy retirees move to states with no income tax, lower property taxes, and half the cost of living. Or they go international. Portugal, Mexico, Thailand. Your Social Security or pension buys twice the lifestyle. Let's say your expenses are $4,000 monthly in California. You move to a low-tax state, and they drop to $2,000. You just freed up $2,000 monthly. Invest that. In 10 years, it's $250,000 extra. Same income, better location, wealthier outcome. Geographic arbitrage is the easiest wealth hack nobody talks about. You're not sacrificing quality, you're optimizing costs, and your net worth explodes. And here's the thing nobody tells you. The strategy I'm about to share makes everything else I've mentioned 10 times more powerful. Strategy 9 is the difference between retiring comfortable and retiring wealthy beyond belief. Pay attention to this in a minute. Strategy 8. Tax optimization becomes your new job. During your working years, you had limited control. Employer withheld taxes. You filed and hoped for a refund. Retirement flips this. You control the timing and type of income. You can pull from Roth accounts tax-free. You can harvest capital losses to offset gains. You can convert traditional IRAs to Roths in low-income years. You can live off dividends taxed at 15% instead of ordinary income at 25%. Spend 10 hours learning tax strategy or hire a pro for a few $100s. The savings can be tens of thousands annually. Most retirees overpay by 50% because they don't optimize. Wealthy retirees treat tax planning like a part-time job. The ROI is massive. Every dollar saved in taxes is a dollar that compounds. This isn't evasion, it's intelligence. Strategy 9. Partner with younger entrepreneurs. This is the most underrated strategy on the list. You have money, you have experience, you have time. Young founders have energy. They have ideas. They lack capital and mentorship. Become an angel investor or silent partner. Invest $20,000 to $50,000 in a promising local business or startup. Take 5 to 10% equity. Offer guidance. Watch it grow. If 1 in 5 succeeds, you can 10 times your money. I know a retired executive who invested in 3 small businesses. 2 failed. 1 grew into a 7-figure company. His 50,000 stake is now worth 400,000. He didn't work full-time. He advised, he connected people, he leveraged his network. This isn't gambling. It's strategic deployment of capital where you have edge. Retirees have edge in judgment. Young people have edge in execution. Together you print money. Now here's the bigger truth behind all this. You're not just building wealth after retirement. You're reclaiming your mind from 40 years of employee conditioning. You're not just choosing strategies, you're choosing identity. The world told you retire means shrink, spend less, do less, be less. That's designed to keep you small and dependent on systems that profit from your fear. When you stop thinking like a retiree and start thinking like a builder, everything changes. You're not old, you're experienced. You're not done, you're optimized. You have time, knowledge, and capital. That combination is unstoppable. Think about it. The wealthiest people in history built empires in their 60s and 70s. Buffett, Munger. They didn't retire. They compounded. And you can too. Here's what to keep in mind. Society fears your power. That's why they sell you the decline narrative. Reject it. Build instead. Invest instead. Partner instead. Optimize instead. That's the real difference between retirees who fade and retirees who flourish. One group accepted the script. The other rewrote it. Which will you be? Look, most people will watch this and do absolutely nothing. They'll keep following the same broke retirement playbook. But you're not most people. You made it this far because you're ready to build. Share this with someone stuck in the old retirement mindset. A parent, a mentor, a friend nearing 65. Now tell me which strategy shocked you most. Drop a comment. Subscribe for more truth about money the system hides. I'll see you soon.